What's up gamers, DreamcastGuy here, and it's Top 10 Thursday. This week we're looking at some of the hardest games to make. A good movie game. Over the years there have been a few that have snuck out that have been decent, but you're definitely not seeing SpongeBob SquarePants win any awards. So this week we're honoring the ones that got it right on our list of Top 10 games based on movies. Number 10. The Lost World: Jurassic Park. Shooting at dinosaurs is always a fun time, but this game really took it to a whole new level. During the course of one playthrough, you're going to find yourself fending off raptors, jumping your car over gaps, and even trying to outrun a T-Rex. This arcade game was a brilliant mix of difficult gameplay to eat up your quarters and really fun mechanics. I mean, you wanted to keep firing at these dinosaurs every time they charged you. To make things even cooler when you actually play this game, you get to sit down in a Jeep just like the movie, showing that they really cared about making this experience as fun as possible. Number 9. Spider-Man 2. There have been a lot of titles that tried to make web-slinging fun, but Spider-Man 2 is definitely the most successful at it. First of all, the city you play in is huge. They give you full roaming access to all of New York City. Anywhere you want to go is just a swing away, because you have the full capabilities of Spider-Man at your disposal, including all of his awesome bad guy beating powers. Combos are exceedingly fun to master. This is the only game I've played that shows Spider-Man's main asset. He is blindingly fast. One of the silliest things about this game is the fact that actor Bruce Campbell narrates all the main story missions. This is a small touch that makes it have that extra comic book movie feel that I love so much. Number 8. The Warriors. Most of us weren't even alive when The Warriors originally debuted in theaters in 1979, but that didn't stop the masterminds behind Grand Theft Auto from making an amazing beat-em-up based on the film. Kicking ass in the streets and trying to live another night are the main drives of this game, but what makes it truly unique is that there's actually a deep story hidden inside. All the gangs in town have gone to war, and our heroes are stuck in the very middle of it. After being framed for murder, you're gonna have to team up and fight your way all the way out of the city. At its heart is just such a dark, riveting story, but it's mixed in with cool action and fantastic co-op play, making it a title no one should miss. Number 7. Super Star Wars. There have been a lot of great Star Wars games over the years, but this is one of the few based directly on the classic movies themselves. Playing as Luke Skywalker, you're setting out to stop all who use the dark side of the Force. The strangest thing about Super Star Wars is that it actually plays a lot like Contra. Running around 2D levels, you solve all your problems with a lightsaber and a few thousand laser shots. I should warn you, this game is extremely hard to beat. In fact, if you plan on beating it, you better train, focus, and have the Force on your side if you want any hope of saving the galaxy. Number 6. Blade Runner. Old school point-and-click adventures normally aren't my thing, except when it comes to Blade Runner. In the far future, you're playing as a cop, given the difficult job of tracking down 6 replicant humans hiding in Los Angeles. To keep you even more on your toes, each time you play through the game, different characters you encounter could possibly be the evil replicants, including our hero. Number 5. Lord of the Rings: The Two Towers. Middle-earth is the basis for many great stories. With orcs, evil wizards, and magic rings all over the place, it has a lot of potential for big action scenes. The Two Towers knows this and capitalizes on it perfectly. It cuts out most of the talking from the movie, and instead turns this game into a hardcore hack and slash. You can play as Gimli wielding his axe, Aragorn swinging his broadsword, or my personal favorite, Legolas using dual short blades. Playing any character will actually give them experience, unlocking even more great moves to use in this already fantastic combat. This wins its spot just for the grand finale. At the very end of the game, you actually have to defend against Helm's Deep. You're standing upon the walls, fighting off thousands of Orokai, trying to flood in and kill you. Number 4. Alien Isolation. Being hunted ruthlessly isn't something you normally want, but in Alien Isolation, it's actually one of the main appeals. You're stuck in a 70s style spaceship with a terrifying monster constantly on your tail. Nothing can stop this creature. You can only hope to slow him down. Everything in this game is built with such a love for the original film in mind. Screens have that grainy look, hallways feel claustrophobic, always closing in, and no matter how fast you run, it always feels like the alien is just a few steps behind you. I have so much respect for the designers being able to make a game that's so fun and so challenging in one. With each new area you complete, you'll feel a wave of relief, only to feel new fears sink in as you realize the alien is still there. Number 3. Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, the game. This may look like your regular Sega Genesis side-scroller, when secretly this is 7 levels of modern gaming wackiness. If you want to win the love of Ramona Flowers, you have no choice but to duel her 7 evil exes. To do this, you're going to have to pummel zombies, explode flying piggy banks, and just generally cause utter chaos. Something that makes this title really stand out on the list is its pulse-pounding soundtrack. Each zone you're fighting through has its own set of tunes, sound effects, and awesome craziness going on screen. The art has this Mega Man meets Streets of Rage vibe that can keep any retro gamer happy, but it's mixed in with some really solid gameplay that keeps you wanting more life after life. Number 2. The Chronicles of Riddick Escape from Butcher Bay. Slipping through the darkness, trying to find any path out, we play as Riddick trapped on a prison planet. Survival means more than just being good with your fists though, because in a place this rough you need to do favors for the right people in order to get things done. At its core, this game is a brilliant blend of action and a role-playing game. You need to question prisoners, make deals with dirty guards, and be ready to take out anybody who gets in your way. What I love most about this game is each section is so different. Sometimes you'll have to quietly take down 4 guards in pitch blackness, or other times you'll be charging through broad daylight with guns blazing. And despite the fact that these are wildly different playstyles, they both work outstandingly. Number 1. GoldenEye. The godfather of modern-day shooters. GoldenEye takes the suave appeal of James Bond and combines some of the best gameplay mechanics of any first-person shooter together to create something completely legendary. Each level of the single player has you shooting your way across stages from the movie, with the added bonus of letting you turn up the difficulty for added hidden objectives. The real highlight, though, was the multiplayer. You can face off head-to-head in 4-player insanity on dozens of different maps. Using rocket launchers in a library or laying mines in a factory, no matter what you do, every single match is hilariously awesome. Even today, this game is so much fun to play because of how perfectly it was made, and for that reason, it wins the award as the best game based on a movie ever. Did your favorite game not make the list? Got an idea for a future top 10? Leave it in the comments down below. This video in fact came at viewer suggestion. I kept seeing you guys beg for it and I finally got around to doing this one. Thank you so much for all the great ideas. If this is your first time watching, subscribe, give this video a like, and share it somewhere. But do me the biggest favor of all and keep dreaming. Now I'm going to go play some Jurassic Park because sometimes some dinosaurs need to be put in cages. Thanks so much for watching. If you liked this video, maybe check out my last video. Please subscribe, and if you want, share this somewhere with your friends.